Hello, everyone. We just arrived at Balogun Business Association. Right now, we are at the office of General Secretary of Balogun Business Association. In respect of the rumors going on social media or everywhere in Nigeria, when you go outside this country, you hear what people say about trade fair complex being taken by federal government, Lagos state government, or individuals. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Please, may we know your name, sir?
My name is Chief Jonathan Jones Obala. I am the chairman of Atakemas Ultimates Limited. I'm also the General Secretary of Balogun Business Association, owners of the International Center of Commerce, located at the Trade Fair Complex along Badagry Expressway, Lagos.
All right. Thank you very much, Chief Jonathan.
Thank you.
We would like to hear from you about the rumor going on about Trade Fair Complex.
Well, in every rumor, there could be some atom of truth. But when you filter it, you find out it's not entirely true. Yes, we have an ongoing litigation against the federal government of Nigeria when we had rumors that they were going to reconcession the Trade Fair Complex. We verified and we found out the rumors were no more rumors, they were true. But actually, what we are demanding, because we are not averse of government reconstruction of the complex, what we are saying is that they should come out clean and define the area they want to concession. Because the stakeholders, which comprises the different business communities in the complex, have their different leases, which are still subsisting. Like Balogun Business Association, for instance, we have a 50-year lease, which is also renewable after 50 years for another 49 years. We've not even stayed a half of the first lease before government comes up with this concessioning. So what we're talking about is, let government tell us the areas they want to reconcession. Is it the areas because the former concessionaire, Olik Limited, we heard that the agreement had been cancelled or revoked. So is it the area under Olik Limited that they want to reconcession, or the areas being occupied, built and occupied by the stakeholders? When I say stakeholders, I mean Balogun Business Association, Auto Spare Parts, APT, Call Park, and about 12 other business associations that do their business here. And all of them are under different leases. So government has not really come out clean to tell us the areas. So we are apprehensive because of government's position that probably they want to reconcession the entire Trade Fair complex. If that's what they want to do, it will not be proper, it will not be acceptable to the stakeholders, and we are ready to follow it to anywhere to seek redress. I also want the federal government to send a high-powered delegation to the International Trade Fair Complex. One of the duties should be to evaluate the quantum of investment the business people have put on ground. It may interest you to know that when we leased this property, it was a fallow land bush. The business people developed it with their money, with their sweat, with their hard-earned money, and it is what it looks like today. We have offered so much employment to our people. You know, unemployment to some extent also causes insecurity in the country. So when you look at the number of people that troop in here morning and evening to do their business, to earn their living, and you find out that when this place is handed over to an incapable hand, an unknown person, definitely it's going to lead to crisis. Crisis in unemployment, crisis in security, and all that. So I want the federal government to take a look at it again and respect the terms specified in the lease agreement.
All right. What are the steps being taken by these associations you mentioned to ascertain where the government actually wants to reconcile?
Yes, we have taken various steps. Like if when I started, I told you it's a subject of litigation, in a court of competent jurisdiction. So, but our lawyers briefed us that the government and the others joined in the suit are yet to file their defense. So that is one part, because there in court of law is going to be clarified. Then sometime, some few weeks back, a consulting firm called Feedback, they told us they were consulting for the federal government in matters of or related to concessioning, privatization and all that. So invited all the stakeholders. We went to a meeting with them, and there in the meeting we demanded to know that they were not really coming forth to tell us exactly what they wanted to do. So we told them that for their information, the trade fair complex, the stakeholders came in here, leased barren land, empty land, bush, and built, developed, occupied by ourselves. We did not lease any property from the government except the land. We developed it with our money, with our efforts. Now, if it is descending about 25%, because we have taken about 75% of the entire complex. So if they are talking about the 25% or thereabout, which is remaining, which they took back from Olic Limited, no problem. But we also think that they should give us option of first refusal, as we are sitting tenants.
Yeah.
But be it as it may, even if they don't consider us, let them leave us alone to continue with enjoying our lease, because our lease has been there before the concession.
Yeah.
So if government goes back on that, then it will amount to, I wouldn't say fraud. So it could be fraudulent for government to go back or resign on the agreement or lease agreement they have signed with the stakeholders.
Right.
Then also, we have made publications. We have granted interviews, we have done press releases and all that, to make sure that government and anybody, both in the diaspora, will hear us and know our plight. We will not want to be taken back to the days of Olic Limited, when Olic, after bidding, came in to say that he was going to manage, or the company was going to manage the stakeholders, the entire stakeholders. It was a very big battle, a tussle that took us to the committee, the Senate Committee on Trade and Investment. We also went to House Committee on Public Petitions and complaints. And there, at the end of the day, even the ministers, they sent many, the Ministerial Committee made a lot of visits here. One of them was headed by Honorable Lawan then, and at the end of the day, he made a recommendation that the business community already enjoying their leaders should be excised from the concession. So we're excised, and that is what we are enjoying till today. Yes.
When was that?
That should be 2011, 2012. Yes.
All right. We got some information that that same Senator Ahmed Lawan, he was here in Lagos, and he had a meeting with the stakeholders of this association. Can you tell us what the meeting was all about?
Well, I'm not aware of the meeting he had with the stakeholders, actually, but I know sometime last week, Honorable Ifeanyi so he invited us, the president, the chairman of board of trustees, the general secretary, financial secretary, from few of us from this association, not from the stakeholders this time. Okay. We went to meet with him, so he introduced us to Honorable Lawan, who some of us have met before during the several visits they had in the past. So we were able to have a little chat with him. We presented the case we have the federal government that regard the concessioning of the trade fair complex to him. And that was it. It wasn't like a meeting.
Okay.
And it wasn't with the stakeholders.
Okay. What was his reaction?
Yeah, he said when he got back to Abuja, he was expecting that we'll put up something in writing. So it wouldn't be just verbal, so that he'll look into it.
All right. Do you think that after these 50 years, like you just said that you've not even gotten to the half of the first lease, that the possibility of you people still retaining this complex will be there?
Well, yes, because we have kept faith with the agreement. In terms of the agreement, the stakeholders, particularly Balogun Business Association, has kept faith with the terms of the lease agreement. We keep paying our ground rents, whatever that is stipulated to be done on our part in the agreement, we have kept faith with that. So government on their own will not have any reason to either cancel the lease or to renege on their part. So I feel strongly that government will keep faith with the agreement. And also I want to correct an impression. If it were rumors that were making the rounds, I don't know, but I want to say that Lagos State government has not taken over trade fair management or trade fair complex. Even if Lagos State government has interest, they are going to go through the process of bidding. This is a federal government property we are sitting on. It's not state government. So the Lagos State government has not taken here. No individual has taken here. The particular day the complex was shut down was at the instance of the leaders of the forum, that's the stakeholders forum. For the world to hear us, for the government to hear us, for people, everybody to hear us, that this is what is going on. We have been seeking answers. So up to now, it's still beclouded. It's still enshrined some secrecy. We want government to tell us the areas they want the concession.
Right.
If we know the areas and the stakeholders are left out, they're excised, we don't have any problem.
Yeah.
They can go ahead and concession the other areas. But the areas we are sitting on today, we are leased as a fallow land, bush. It was developed, built up by the business people. And we have been enjoying our leases. Nobody can manage us better than ourselves. We are saying that they should go back and look at the report of Lawan, in which he told the government to excise the leased areas and then allow the other concessionaire to handle the other. That is the area we want to go.
All right. Thank you so much, Chief Jonathan Jones Opala. We really appreciate your answers. And my people, you've heard it all from the General Secretary, Balogun Business Association, that they are not fighting the government. Rather, they want to be sure of the areas the government wants to give out to whosoever. We don't know the particular company they are negotiating with, but they just want to be sure that they are not trying to tamper the area they've already occupied. So we thank you so much, Chief Jones.